Happy 2-star diamonds. Welcome to December, first and foremost. Super excited that all of you popped on today during such a busy launch day. But with that being said, super excited to have Tom here speak to us about building your customer base by adding value. What's super cool about Tom, he has been a coach since 2012, but what's super amazing is he actually helped his son-in-law lose 100 pounds with Beachbody products. And so it's turned into somewhat of a family business. It sounds like his son-in-law and daughter have now become successful coaches as well. Tom does have 3 kids. He has 9 grandkids. He is a grandpa, which I can't even fathom. He also has owned, they have a family grocery store, and it has been open since 1917. He is from California. Other than that, I'm going to have Tom tell us anything else about his story, and then just lead right into his topic of building your customer base by adding value. So go ahead, Tom. You can take it away.
All right. Yeah. So our family business has been a blessing and a curse. There were times when it was a really thriving business, and we live in a college community, and our demographics are a little different. We're blessed to live in a place like that where we can have really high quality customers, and it's been really great for us overall. But honestly, the last 7 years have been brutal for us as far as competition. Everything from Costco, Target, Walmart all carry high quality products, things that used to be exclusively at little specialty stores. And now we have a Trader Joe's and a Sprouts that have moved in right next to us. And it is so challenging. I've watched our business slide and decline for the last 7 years. We still have a viable business. This is the first year in 7 I've been profitable. And so that's been a real relief for us. But we have incorporated a lot of what I do as a Beachbody coach into Wolfe's Market, and that has really helped us a lot. We have several hundred customers who are on a healthy eating plan that we designed when we first designed that program. We started out with about 7 of us doing a Beachbody program and using the nutrition guide to start creating recipes. And so from there, we just started growing it. Eventually, we got large with it. We also opened a Shakeology bar at the market. And so healthy eating is a part of what we do at the market. But that said, I really looking forward to the day when I don't have the responsibility of 35 plus employees, being a babysitter, being an accountant, being a marketing guy, being the guy that sets displays, being the guy that has to manage so many things that you can't be really good at anything. And that's one of the things about Beachbody that I've fallen in love with, is that I don't have to worry about inventory, and I don't have to worry about creating new products, and I don't have to worry about liability and insurance and all of those things. So anyway, I've fallen in love with Beachbody. But that said, before I started as a coach, I was a customer who was really struggling. I read a book. I read Badass last week, and I know it's designed for women, and it was, but I got something out of it. I think she said in the book that people that are depressed are looking backwards, and people that have anxiety are looking ahead. And so she says, live in the present. And that was powerful for me, because at that time I was finding myself extremely depressed. I'm a really competitive guy. I've loved sports all my life. And when I was in my 30s, I was a competitive runner. And then I had an opportunity to play in a competitive flag football league with professional athletes and with ex-Division I football players. And that was my awesome. On my 40th birthday, a week after my 40th birthday, I tore my ACL and blew my knee out and rehabbed it for a couple of years. Came back and decided I wanted to play racquetball, and I wanted to be the best racquetball player around. And in the process, I beat myself up so bad that I was in pain all the time. And eventually I got to where I was addicted to prescription pain medicine. And it took me to a really bad place in my life. So I was able to get a grip on those issues and transform myself on the inside first. I did P90X, and I committed to it in January 1st of 2012 that I was going to do this. And I did P90X for 3 months. It was interesting that I had this transformation on the inside where I gave it everything I had every day for my workout, and I started to get my head right. But I didn't know anything about Shakeology. But at that time, I think Beachbody had a program where after 3 months of having a fitness program, they sent you a 1-week sample of Shakeology. Tried it. I liked it. Didn't have a clue what it was. Another protein drink. Well, I ordered it and started over on P90X and had a huge transformation. After 3 months of losing 5 pounds, I was able to lose over 25 pounds the second 3 months just by adding Shakeology as 1 meal a day. I had this amazing testimony of it. I got in touch with, or my coach got in touch with me, Randy Botts, and I decided to become a coach about 2 weeks before Coach Summit. And I was going to Las Vegas that weekend anyway because I have a son that lives there. And so I decided to go a day early and attend Coach Summit, where my life changed forever, and it was awesome. I realized I already had a testimony of the integrity of the products. I learned about Carl Deichler and about Tony Horton when he shared his story, and went all in from there. And life has never been the same since. I'm excited about it every day, and I had the opportunity to help a lot of people in the process. And so anyway, that's me. So what I want to share with you today is something that basically I just built it. It's pretty new for me. Let me share my screen and I'll talk a little bit about what I've done. And so I think I'm having some pretty good results with it right now. Can you see my screen? You can see my before and after picture right here, which I've used in a Facebook ad for an ab challenge. Now, I don't know how to go into Facebook and actually find my ad and show you my ad. Some of you might know how to do that. I haven't figured out how to do that. But the point is, I wanted to show who I was before, and I was pretty average at that point, but I want to show people with my wife, and I have targeted men in my challenge, and so I'll tell you a little bit more about why I've targeted men in a few minutes, but that's what so that's the image that I used in my Facebook ad advertising a 7-day free ab challenge. All right, so you can see that I'm having pretty good results according to what Facebook's telling me, that my ad is performing better than over 95% of other ads. I'm averaging $1.36 per website click, and I've reached over 5,000 people, and I started this challenge last Friday. So, okay, the challenge actually leads them to a landing page that comes from Squarespace. And so let's see here. Okay, this is what they get when they click on it. And so they have an opportunity from here to give a first name, last name, and email address. And from here, they are linked to MailChimp, where I have an automated system where they will receive 7 days of content. All right, so here's the first day of what they'll receive through MailChimp. Okay, so I introduce myself. I give them an opportunity to join my free Facebook group called Fit Forward. And then I give them a couple of videos. Over the past few months, I've become pretty comfortable with making videos, and I mail them out to over 500 people, and I try and do 1 or 2 a week. And so because I'm comfortable with it, I wanted to use that in my challenge. And so I give them first an introductory video that explains what they're going to be doing. Then I tell them I'll be giving them an ab move every day for 7 days. And each day they can add a move from the day before. And so they stack on top of each other. By the end of 7 days, they'll have a 20-minute workout or 15-minute workout that they can use forever. Okay, so there's the move. The first move is Yogi Bicycle. If anybody's ever done P90X2, you will recognize that that's from the yoga workout in P90X2. All right, so I also give them every day a mindset tip and a nutrition tip. And in the past few years, I've had the opportunity to read a lot of personal development, and not only did it help me to get my head on straight, but I've learned a few things from those books that I want to share with people. And so day one, they get a mindset tip here. And then I give them a nutrition tip. And a lot of my nutrition tips come from my own experiences, but also I use Superlife a lot when I share with customers. It's an amazing book. If anybody hasn't read it yet, I highly recommend it. Darren Aline is got his head on so straight, and he has so much knowledge about creating an environment in your body that is so strong that it will thrive in so many awful conditions that we have to live in, that we can have this amazing body by learning just a few different things to help our bodies to thrive. So I've used those things. All right. And so each day they get a new email for 7 days. That is the first one. I don't think we need to go through all of them, but you can see each of the emails that I send out. And they're just starting to click through them. Since I started on Friday, there's a few that they haven't got to yet. They do get another soft sell about, I think, on day 4. I re-invite them into my fitness challenge group on Facebook. And then on day 7, I give them an opportunity to have me be their free coach. And I link them to a page back on Squarespace again on my website that looks like this. And so I talk to them a little bit about some of the programs that I've done. And then I talk to them about some of the things that they can learn from me if they want to schedule a call with me. And then so I give them an opportunity to either purchase a program or schedule a chat with me. And I don't know if there's anything else I really need to show you, but I will say this. I'm not smart enough or technologically savvy enough to do this on my own. I have a marketing coach that I use. And if anybody knows how to link all these things together, awesome. If you don't and you want help, I would highly recommend her. She has taken on several Beachbody coaches, but she also coaches in other areas as well. Let me bring her site up so you can see who she is here. Maybe not. I can get that to you later. Anyway, that's pretty much what I've done. But one of the things I like about what I've done is that it's me. And by the time a customer gets done with 7 days of working with me on the ad challenge, they either like me or they don't like me. But what I'm hoping for is at the end of 7 days, I have somebody who either thinks like me or connects with me. And those are the people that I want to target and have an opportunity to help them and walk them through a whole transformation with. So that's, in essence, what I've tried to do. And all of the content, all the videos, all the thought process that's in each of the days' message is all me. And I remember that when I first started coaching, Brandy Botts kept telling me, you've got to add value to people. You got to add value. And I didn't really understand what she was talking about. Maybe in the beginning I wasn't ready. I wasn't confident enough, even though I'd learned a lot in the process of my own transformation that I probably could have. I didn't know how to. But I did work one-on-one with people really well. And so I've helped people in person through the market where we've attracted people to come and find out about healthy eating. And then a lot of business associates, people that I'm connected to in various ways. But here's a way where I can add value to a wide number of people all over the United States. So anyway, that's what I've done.
Okay, I know these ladies are going to have a lot of questions too, though, for you. So
Okay.
go ahead and unmute yourself. If you will share your screen, so then that way we can all see each other's faces, possibly.
Let me see if I can figure out how to do this. Can you unshare my screen for me? Because all I have is a little, let me see if I can find out.
It's usually down by the bottom.
Yeah. See, and I don't think I can because I'm not.
When I shared, I get just a small.
Oh, here you go. Oh, no. You don't want to see my screen. Hold on.
Or under the options tab at the top sometimes.
Yeah. I can't on my end. Do you guys know how to? Let's see.
I think on mine it's usually towards the top, but you have to kind of hover over the.
Yeah, you have to hover the bottom and then mine comes up.
Oh, let's see. No. Yeah, I don't think I can do it on my end.
There's usually, it's like a red button that will say stop screen share.
Tom, do you see that?
When I started the screen share, the box got really small and all the options left. So I wonder, how do I get out?
Maybe up at the very top, or if you hover over where us, like where the line of us is over on the side.
You know what? While you're figuring out, what questions do you ladies have for Tom? And one thing I forgot to say, he's actually been married to his wife for 33 years. That's incredible, Tom.
I had a question. I had a question about how long did it take you to put all of this together and be ready to get your first ad launched? And by the way, I love how crisp and clean and clear it looks. It's really attractive.
Yeah, my coach is really good at making things really clean.
Yeah, it looks good.
You know, I was listening to the webinar presentation by Brandy Botts to the 2-Star Diamond Group a few weeks ago when I got the idea to do this. So when I went back to my coach and told her what I wanted to do, she told me to put together all the content. It took me about a week to put together the content.
Okay.
And then she and I built it in 2 one-hour sessions. So,
okay.
You know, it took a little bit of time. I wish I knew how to get out here. I'm sorry.
What's her name again?
Sarah Dan. And
is it with an H maybe? S-A-R-A-H?
No. Try it again here.
Where did Sarah go?
If I can find her link in. Oh, I know where I can find her. Here.
Oh, there's a dash.
Oh, yeah, there is a dash, isn't there? So I can just go
Oh, yeah.
like that, and then we've got her. Yeah. All right, so there's Sarah Dan. So anyway, she has anyway, there she is. So you've got her recorded, so you can go back and find her from there. Maybe it's a good thing I could unshare.
Exactly. Any other questions on how he runs anything else as far as, because he is obviously bringing a lot of men into this business. Do you have any questions when it comes to that, ladies? And now Robert that joined us. I love it.
I
have a question on how you got your ad approved with a before and after photo.
Yeah.
Can't do before and afters on Facebook ads?
I can't answer that. I don't know how she did it. How you get it through.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Most of the time they won't let those through.
I know.
She's magic.
Yeah.
Oh.
Why is that, you guys? So for Facebook ads, you're not supposed to do before and after?
No, you can't have before and after photos. Typically, you can't have before and after photos in an ad.
Wow.
Any other questions for Tom? We have 5 more minutes or so.
I know I came in late, but this is being recorded, yes?
Yes, of course.
Because I'm in a rainstorm in a taxi cab in Midtown Manhattan.
Ew.
Oh, look at you going to the East Coast.
Birthday boondoggle my wife escaped me on.
Hey, I love it. Good for you.
Tom, what were your resources again? You said use MailChimp and Squarespace?
Squarespace is what I built my website with.
Okay.
And yeah, then MailChimp and
MailChimp is your auto-responding
right,
service?
right.
How much do you pay for Squarespace a month, if you don't mind me asking?
I think it's $10 a month.
That's pretty cheap. I know somebody uses lead pages and it's like $40 a month, but Squarespace looks just like lead pages and it looks nice and professional.
Yeah.
I use Squarespace too, and I think I only pay like I think I paid for the year in advance, and I think it was like $100 for the year.
Yeah, I think that's the same.
Awesome.
Good stuff. That was great.
Absolutely. Anything else, though, for Tom when it comes to running any groups or anything like that?
Is Squarespace your website domain area, or is that something else?
Yeah, it's my website.
Okay.
So I'll take you to the cover of my website.
So the link that you put on the last day, is that a link into your challenge group?
It's a link to a challenge group, and I have an ongoing group. It's not a 30-day challenge. It's just a fitness community that I built.
And they have to have a challenge pack to get into that, or they
do not. It's for anyone, but we do invite from that group into our 1-month challenges.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So, yeah, and I mean, we just started one, December 1, but I'll probably be offering a second one in about 2 weeks. Hopefully these people will be landing into my group and I will be able to get them into a hammer and chisel group or something.
Yeah.
Do you try to correspond with them or connect with them at all, or is it just sign up and you just send them stuff? I mean, do you do any kind of trying to go back and forth and find out about them and their goals or anything like that, or develop?
Well, I will, but what I want them to do first is to get to know me on their own terms. I don't want to come at them from day one like I'm chasing them down. So I'm going to let them finish up the challenge group. They're all on Facebook, so I'll go out and I'll friend them, and I can have conversations with them later. But I want them just to come to me in the beginning.
I love that. It's awesome. It's attraction marketing. Good.
Hopefully.
Yeah. No, that's great.
What other questions do you have? We have time for one more.
Which hand?
What was that? I think somebody didn't mean to speak. So anyways, well, Tom, is there any last things that you would like to add?
Oh, I just want to express my gratitude to Beachbody for helping me change my life and give me something to be excited about every day. And I'm all in. I'm anxious to just keep going and learn more and really get rolling.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for taking the time out to speak, especially during launch day of Hammer and Chisel in a brand new month and going into the end of the year. So thank you, coaches, for jumping on. Of course, will be recorded. I'm going to post it here shortly. If you need anything, though, in the last couple of weeks, please do not hesitate to reach out. I appreciate every single one of you, and I hope to see all of your beautiful faces soon, okay? Thanks, Tom, again. I appreciate it.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
You're welcome.
Okay, cool.